Hey there, beautiful souls. This is Somalia Tarot. My name is Mel. I'm just grabbing my calendar. So this is going to be your all signs timestamp below, all signs weekly reading, and this is good from January 19th into Friday the 23rd, January 23rd. I will say right now, happy birthday, Aquarius. We are entering your season, and with that, there are some also planetary shifts, of course, right? So we know, well, no, we don't know, but now I'm letting you know that this week, where Saturn and Uranus are going to be in alignment. Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn and Aquarius. So just a little FYI. And Saturn is the planet of like restrictions and kind of like traditions. Um, and so there is a combination and integration of tradition to what Uranus is. And Uranus is all about being rebellious and being, uh, breaking the barrier, dropping that mic. What's next? Like that is what's integrating this week. Okay, so there might be a lot of social changes, a lot of changes with technology, and as well as within a person yourself. Right, there can be moments that. What is it in our life that we have been restricting ourselves from? That what can we change? How can this benefit us in the future? All right, so that's what's happening this week. Of course, we know that the sun is going into Aquarius on the 19th, and then we have, I believe, sorry, I'm just looking at my notes. Mercury into Aquarius. Mercury is the planet of communication, and Aquarius is a visionary. Sees things in the future, like that forward thinking type of uh, style, right? So a lot of communications in regards to what we can see in the future, societal wise, personal wise. And then we have Mars into Aquarius on January 23rd. I'm sorry, and if I'm just looking at my Moonology book, which gives us a great synopsis of what happens week to week. So if you're interested, I got it off Amazon, the Moonology book 2026. So as I said, January 23rd, we have Mars into Aquarius. So Mars, we know that is the planet of war, very feisty, right? So we may be pushing forward with this new vision. Yeah, so just a heads up. All right, guys, I will see you at your sign. Timestamp below. Remember that these are all general readings, not a personal reading. So take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, please just leave it for another person. And if you like what I'm saying, or if you like how I relay my messages to you, please hit that like. If you also really, really like it, share it. And as well as leave a comment down below. It really helps me grow, it helps me connect to you. All right, be blessed. See you then. Bye. Beautiful souls, this is Somalia Tarot. This is the weekly message for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One card for each day, and then too many. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all had a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Enjoyed yourself, stayed safe. Number one, and always give thanks. All right, Monday, Six of Swords. Tuesday, the Death card. Wednesday, Six of Wands. On Thursday, we have the Three of Pentacles. And then on Friday, we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Down below, we have the Hermit. I feel like you are maybe being quiet this week overall in general. You're looking for you're definitely on some sort of spiritual journey. So on Monday, we have the Six of Swords. And this is, okay, I see you staring at your future as to, I need stability, I need tranquility, I need to get away from whatever this chaotic, toxic situation. Definitely moving on into something that's calmer for you. That is what you want for yourself on Monday. On Tuesday, we have the Death card, and the Death card is all about a change. It's not a literal death. It is something that just needs to change, maybe within yourself, within your society, your surroundings, your atmosphere. Again, definitely feels like it's the Saturnian and the Uranus kind of shift. Like, you're breaking those boundaries. Something definitely has to change. It could be a death of an ego. It could be letting go of something, a belief, an action, right? So definitely is a transition and an ending, a transition to something better for you. on Wednesday, Six of Wands, it's about you being successful. You're getting some public recognition. You're being seen and you're feeling very, very triumphant in this, okay? A lot of praise, a lot of rewards are coming to you, and you're very happy about this. This is a happy moment on Wednesday. Thursday, your work, this is the Three of Pentacles. So it's like now it's pretty much, and again, with the shifts in the planets, listen to the intro. Definitely gives you a background of what's going on this week with the Plutonian shifts. Three of Pentacles on Thursday, three for Thursday. Oh my God, I was going to say Thirsty Thursday. I don't know why, but maybe you're going to go out with a drink with your team. Maybe you're collaborating, working together, learning something, but you're learning from others and they're learning from you. And it's all about a team effort on Thursday. Friday, you have the Two of Pentacles. You're Aries, you're the emperor, right? You do multiple things. Maybe not you, but you have others that do things. So you have a lot of priorities, right? That you have to kind of like, um, you have to balance them, right? Here, you're juggling the pentacles. So this could be finances, this could be work, this could be something that, whatever your pentacles is. So, right, your house, your home can be your pentacles because you put so much finance, money into it. So, oh, excuse me, you're weighing up these options. You're going to make a decision, but you're definitely juggling um, a lot of priorities. All right. So that is your message for the week. Have a blessed one. Be safe. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Bye. All right, Taurus, this is your weekly message. One card for each day, Monday through Friday. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend, Taurus. Stayed safe, stayed warm if you're in the colder climates, stayed cool if you were in the warmer climates. But definitely, it's good to see you here. Okay. Listen to the intro. It will give you a little glimpse of what's happening up in the stars this week. All right. And it might affect you. All right. Taurus, one card for each day. Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. Or wherever you have Taurus in your birth chart. Cross watchers are also welcome. Again, this is just a general. This read, not a personal. May resonate, may not. Please leave it if it does not. Okay. All right, we start off on Monday. The Judgment card. Tuesday, Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, Tuesday. Wednesday, Three of Wands. Thursday, Ace of Swords. Come on. King of Swords. I say come on because I feel like you're having down below we have the Hangman. All right, so your overall energy, or what is down below, right, deep down, is that you're trying to see things in a different perspective. You're taking a pause. You're kind of like saying, I surrender to this position. I'm very comfortable feeling this, but I'm trying to see things in a different light and a different perspective. This could be you reevaluating things within yourself. Just overall, again, listen to the intro. It could be you just reevaluating and seeing things that aren't just working for you anymore. A belief, an action, a thought, something. But yeah, okay. So Monday, we have a Judgment card, perfect card, because that, along with the Hangman, there is something being um, in the tarot, Rider Waite tarot. I always have a difficult time with that. Rider Waite tarot. It is Archangel Michael, playing the horn, right? And then you have these bodies awakening. Now, it's something within you that is awakening. You're hearing a calling. Only you are hearing this calling, okay? It's a vibration that you are hearing internally to awaken something from you. Is there something that needs to change? And you are the only one that can do that. All right, so that's what's going on Monday. Tuesday, you're at Nine of Swords. Something is keeping you up. Something is keeping you very stressed out. It's definitely something in the mind. You're going around and around in a circle, definitely thinking about something, but you're not resting. Could be it's definitely a lot of overthinking. It's causing you anxiety. And this is Tuesday, and you're trying and you're keeping this to yourself. You're definitely, yeah, you're keeping it to yourself. Now on Wednesday, you have the Three of Wands, and this is that you are looking into your future and you're saying to yourself, there is something out there for me, and I'm waiting for it to happen. But I feel like the waiting is no longer waiting. You're taking action. You want to take action. It's like, I need this. I need this to happen right now, right? You have decided that it needs to occur. I need to take that next step for whatever I want in my future, be it with somebody else, be it or if I want to travel somewhere, I'm going to take action. On Thursday, you have the Ace of Swords. This is the truth comes out. Something comes to light. It is the honest truth. It is saying to you, I need to be honest with myself or to others. I need to speak up. There's a breakthrough. There's a vision. There's something out there for you. And you're seeing it. It's like you have the vision on Wednesday, but finally on Tuesday, you're like, yes, that is what I want for myself. Friday, you're in the King of Swords energy, and the King of Swords is up being very, he's a bit stoic. So you're serious, very serious about the truth of what you want. You have, and I always say the truth with the swords because it's, it, it's, it's, it is definitely something that comes out with the uh, mental clarity, and the truth about something will appear and it will show itself to you. But you're in that energy of, I'm going to be honest, completely honest to myself, to others. You're definitely very respected. You are showing respect and you are respected. Again, he stands there very stoic, like it's like nobody nobody attempt to BS with me, right? That's exactly what it is. And you stand there and you stand your ground. But you're divinely, and you're in your element. You're your in your reign, I want to say. Like, you are the king. You show that you are responsible, that you take this very seriously. And this has to do with something from that inner calling, from a calling that you only know what it is, no one else but you. Okay, so Taurus, that is your message. Woo! Listen to the intro. It might give you a glimpse of maybe this connecting, but it definitely is for yeah, it definitely is. All right, hit that like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Take care. Be blessed. Bye. All right, beautiful souls. This is for Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is for your week of January 19th into. Sorry, I just had to look at my calendar. 23rd. All right, here we go. Gemini, you start off with the Lovers. That is you. Tuesday, the Sun. Very nice. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, this Page of Pentacles. Thursday, Knight of Pentacles. And then on Friday, Seven of Pentacles. And down below, the Two of Swords. I feel like you have to use your intuition in regards to a decision you have to make, all right? You're not seeing things physically. They're not there for you, but you intuitively have to make a decision, and you're sitting on this. That's down. That's the overall, or like what's hidden down deep. Okay. Listen to the intro. That will give you some information on what's going on in the planetary shifts this week. So Monday we start with the Lovers, and this is your card, Gemini. So it's about, this could be a relationship with another person, um, or this could be a choice that you're making for yourself. But it's definitely a connection that you are needing to make a decision on, and definitely in alignment. Here you see an angel that's caressing. I would say it's caressing you. It's holding on to you. Maybe it's that you are making more of a balance with yourself, with your spirituality, with your religion, with whatever your beliefs are, right? But it's definitely a choice. And I go like this because it's a connection that you want. And then the Sun is on Tuesday. Tuesday, very happiest card of the deck. It's the brightest card of the deck. It's all about being vibrant and being so energetic and having that childlike quality that you had, that you saw your world in when you were younger, right? And it's reviving it's happening on Tuesday. Very beautiful. And then on Wednesday, Page of Pentacles. There is a small page, is small, of course. It's something that you want for your future. You want to manifest. It could be a financial opportunity. Sorry, excuse me. It could be a financial opportunity that you see. This could also be somebody who is younger than you, that might be very loyal to you. But and also it could be like a message for you, right? But it's definitely something that's beginning. Pentacles are all about being grounded as well, maybe grounding yourself financially. You're trying to create that, you're trying to manifest it. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles on Thursday. So we went from page to the Knight of Pentacles on Thursday. So you are definitely working towards this page. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of the deck, right? So he is diligently going to what the energy you're pouring into, right? So say you want to have a brand new car, you're saving, you're starting off very small, but you're saving all the time, you're saving every week, whatever you can towards that fund for your new car. Very practical, very reliable. You are on Thursday, right? And very grounded, again, grounded in the pastures. Maybe you're going out to the park. Maybe you're trying to ground yourself, and maybe if you're a rider, horse rider, you know that horses are very empathetic, right? They can feel your energy. So being very balanced and grounded is definitely key. And if you're gonna go ride, perfect time, beautiful day. And then Friday, Seven of Pentacles. So whatever you like working towards what you want in your future financially, security wise, you're looking at the long term vision, your investments. What have you invested in? And you see that there is growth there. You've put your effort into, you've poured into it, you've that love, that choice that you had, you poured into it, and you're seeing it grow. You're definitely sitting very nicely this week, like with the energy of maybe I'm looking at my life and saying, the choice that I made in regards to being financially secure, investing in something that is my world, that is my three-dimensional world. Could it be my house? Could it be my car? Could it be my career? Could it be, but it's all this into my family. It's everything that's here in the right in the now. You're definitely in a very happy energy this week. Okay, so Gemini, that is your message. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful weekend. Be blessed. Bye. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your message for the week, Monday through Friday. All right, listen to the intro. Okay, Monday, we're starting off with the star. Listen to the intro, gives you a little glimpse of what's happening in the planets this week. Five of Swords on Tuesday, the World on Wednesday, the Eight of Cups on Thursday, and the Nine of Pentacles on Friday. Down below, we have the Justice card. There's something either legal that's happening for you that will benefit you, that will go towards you. This is also, Lady Justice is all about telling the truth. She is all about karma. There will be something beneficial for you that will come out, but definitely that is what's going on underneath. All right, so Monday we start off with the star. The star is, you're looking at your North Star, right? What is the star that you have? What are you focused on this week? What are you focused on this day? And you're pouring yourself and you're having faith and you're looking at it and you believe in it, and what your hopes and dreams are. There's an inner clarity as well within you. Like you definitely are in a positive energy on Saturday. Maybe this has to do with something with Saturday, but this is Monday. Okay. Tuesday, Five of Swords. Five of Swords. This is the defeated kind of energy. There's a little bit of conflict going on, maybe some disagreements that are occurring. Maybe it's something that has been unfair to you, right? But do know that the Lady Justice came down below, so it will go in your favor. Whatever unjust situation occurred, it will go in your favor. And sometimes I say, it will go in your favor here in the legal, in this three-dimensional world where we're here, or is it going to go in your way by, our God above who handles the karma, right? So could be that way too. But definitely feeling some stress, some hostility, some aggression on Tuesday. Maybe this is you, this is them. If it is you, try to take that energy and shift it. Okay, shift the energy. Always think, be hopeful, be healing, focus back on your star. All right, and then on Wednesday we have the world. So this is a completion. So there might be a completion of whatever this competitiveness, this conflict is. And because the Five of Swords is in between the star and the world, I feel like, yeah, it's this whatever this Five of Swords was, this intimidation, this stress, this anxiety, this conflict, there's an end to it. You had so much hope that it will end, and it has ended. You might be even traveling, right? You might be seeing the bigger picture. There's just definitely an evolution, right? An evolution of things. And you have an egg and a snake, so maybe something will become harmonious. Definitely come together. Now, on Thursday, you have the Eight of Cups, and this is the energy of you're going on your own journey. You're leaving all these emotional cups, whatever was poured into these cups, you're leaving them behind because you've grown. It's time for you to take that next step, and you don't know what the journey holds in front of you, right? Because you have the moon here, might cause a little bit of anxiety, depression, but there is light. The moon also gives light in the darkness. So though you're walking towards that, and you may not see what's going on behind these hills, but there's more. There's more land there, right? There's more for you to see. And you're going towards it on Thursday. Then you have on Friday, you are feeling very, very abundant. Whatever you have, you've worked so hard for it. This is like the single parent who has worked so hard and can provide for their children. You provide for a lot of people, and you provide for yourself, and you know it, and you own it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful card to end on Thursday. I mean, on Friday. Something about Thursday, because I said it, has to do, it all correlates, right? This all blends in. This is your week, all right, Cancer. So that is your message for the week. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful one and be blessed. Bye. All right, Leo, this is your message for this week. Okay, one card for each day. Leo, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Hope you were safe, staying warm. All right, Leo. Three of Wands on Monday. Nine of Pentacles on Tuesday. The Empress on Wednesday. The Knight of Pentacles on Thursday, and the Moon on Friday. And then down below, okay, Nine of Swords. Leo, you're in your head. Something's causing you anxiety. You're not speaking about it. You're not telling anybody, but you do have some sort of anxiety down below. Listen to the intro just so you can see what's going on astrologically this week. Okay. Monday, Leo. Three of Wands. You are waiting for something to come towards you. It's usually waiting for the ships to come sail towards you, but you're also seeing, okay, what's out there? What is out there is an opportunity to travel, to see what's out there for me. The sun is illuminating you, and you're saying to yourself, you know, I want something for my future. I want to go out there, and I'm thinking very positive in regards to this. Ooh, okay. But you're definitely awaiting something. You're awaiting maybe a result to come back to you. But you've made a decision that you're going to go do work towards something. And this is that energy, the Wands energy, that inspiration. Okay, Monday. So Tuesday we have, very nice, the Nine of Pentacles. And this is being very luxurious, being self-sufficient, working hard, providing for yourself. You've provided for others, but you can definitely provide for yourself. Yeah, you're successful and you have so many achievements on Tuesday, okay? And then on Wednesday, this energy of this financial independence and having freedom and being able to take care of yourself, it is now pouring into Wednesday, the Empress. And the Empress is the female energy that, the feminine energy that is very nurturing to yourself, to others, Maybe you have lots of plants and you have them growing. Maybe you're an herbalist, you grow things. It's definitely, she's pregnant, given birth to something, gives birth, creates creation, and builds and creates it. You can do this. Maybe, and you're the Empress, maybe you're a parent who has children, but it's definitely very abundant and very beautiful and fertile, right? And just empathetic, because that's what it takes to be in that Empress energy. Thursday, Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, you are working diligently towards something that you want. You're very reliable, you're very stable. And when I say stable, because maybe you're going to ground yourself. Maybe you're going to go out, maybe you like horses and you're going to go ground yourself. You're going to go out into nature and you're going to take this lead. You're not going to be charging towards it. You're just going to be taking your time doing this, because at the end, it will be very efficient, sufficient for you, right? And it will be very, you just work so hard at it. Friday, the moon. All right. I think that this correlates with what's going on down underneath. I think that there is going to be your anxieties, the fears. They're going to be illuminated, right? So now it's the time to take a look at them and say, how do I go on from this? Whatever's keeping me back, whatever's holding me, whatever that fear in my mind is, how do I handle these, right? Your intuition, trust your intuition, whatever is going on, just trust your intuition. All right. There might be some secrets that just arise, bad secrets, good secrets, but it could be your own secrets. But definitely nothing is now, whatever is hidden will come to light. All right. So Leo, that is your message for this week. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful weekend and be blessed. Bye. All right, Virgo, messages for you this week. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope you were staying warm in the cold climates and in the hot climates. Wait, hope you were staying warm in the cold climates, and I hope in the warm climates you were staying cold and chilly. All right, I don't know, something about weather affecting. Okay, so we have two. Monday we have the Ace of Cups. Tuesday we have the Three of Swords. Wednesday we have the Hierophant. Then we have the Page of Wands, and then we have the Judgment card. Down below we have the Hangman. Who got the Hangman? It was either, I think it was Taurus that got the Hangman. Okay, so you're Virgo. Underneath it, what's in the subconscious, what's down below, is that you're trying to see things in a different perspective. This is an awkward situation, whatever awkward situation is, but you're trying to find the peace, the tranquility, the view of something different in a different light. Monday, the Ace of Cups, there is a divine love being offered to you. This could be within yourself. This could be with another person, place, another thing. But there is a divine love that's happening for you. It could be a new relationship, or revisiting a relationship and starting from scratch, or a relationship within yourself. But it's definitely something to do with intimacy, spiritual, emotional. And I think that on Tuesday, you got the Three of Swords. Um, you have heartache, something that really caused you pain. You might be revisiting that again. Could this be somebody who you had an emotional pain with, had a very deep loss, hurt? Could it be that? You only know, right? I'm just trying to read the cards to see if fits you. But definitely, I think you're revisiting this hurt on Tuesday. Now, on Wednesday, you have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is gaining spiritual wisdom, obtaining you're obtaining something religiously or something spiritually. It's definitely something that is traditional, and Virgos, you are traditional. You're trying to gain knowledge in regards to a belief system. on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, we have the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is there's like a fresh new idea coming to you. Could be a little bit exciting, a little energetic, little because it's a page, just a little small spark that occurs. And now that I see on Friday the Judgment card, I feel like this has to do with something. There was a relationship either with yourself or a spiritual relationship that maybe you got hurt and then you went looking to for guidance somewhere and you wanted knowledge and it was like you always wanted an answer, but there wasn't really that factual answer, and it has just enlightened you and you're saying to yourself, well, you know what, it has more to do with me. The Judgment card, that's your archangel blowing the trumpet and saying to you, hey, wake up. It's something within you that you need to either heal, show love to yourself. This is the belief system, to love yourself, to love others. And you have that new spark, that new discovery. You feel it, you hear it, but only you can hear it, and you are the only one that can feel it because it's the Judgment card and it's only you. You're the only one who can hear it. This is beautiful, Virgo. Very spiritual. Love and spirituality this week. So that is your message, Virgo. I hope you have a wonderful week, and had a wonderful weekend. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. See ya. Be blessed. All right, Libra, this is your message for this week. Ooh, too many, and they came out in a clump. Start off with Libra. Holy Spirit, what is the message for Libra this week, Monday through Friday, January 19th into the 23rd? Libra, I hope you had a beautiful weekend. I hope you stayed warm in cold climates, and those in the cold climates stayed warm, and those in the warm climates stay cool. All right, we start with the Page of Pentacles on Monday. Tuesday, we have the Three of Wands. Wednesday, the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. Then on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you got two additional ones here. We are going to leave those there. We're going to respect them. Okay, and then let's see what we got down below. Ooh, Judgment. Nice. You have an inner calling. You know something is happening. Something within you is happening. Something's awakening. Yeah, you feel it. You definitely feel it. Listen to the intro. It gives you a little bit a glimpse of what's happening throughout the week. All right. So Monday you start off with the Page of Pentacles, and that is there's a small manifestation. Could be finances. Maybe you're winning the lottery. Maybe something small. But it's definitely, this could be a message that comes to you in the 3D world. Maybe a text, an email, a letter. But it's definitely a new opportunity, and it could be with finances and anything with career, something like that. All right. Tuesday, we have the Three of Wands. You're seeing a Three of Wands is coming out a lot. So I feel like everybody is, or you, not when I say everybody, the signs that I've read for already, everybody, you're looking for an opportunity, and it definitely has to do with what's going on with Uranus. You know, there's new, and Aquarius, right? We're going into Aquarius on Monday, the sign of Aquarius. There's new growth that you see in your future, and you want to go towards it. You know, you have that energy to go towards it. Then on Wednesday, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is all about leaving a dynasty, you know, a legacy. This is you, your family, what you've given to them, what you have provided for them. Maybe you have this is your ancestry, right? This could be your family, your roots, whatever you have, but it's been so fruitful. Then on Thursday, we have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups, you're a little depressed, maybe alone, keeping to yourself, emotionally keeping to yourself, maybe closing off a little bit, Libra. So you're just feeling like you're unfulfilled. You have an opportunity that's being offered to you, but you're like, you're not paying attention to it. Or you're not paying attention that you're so privileged with this family that you have. There's incoming communication. So this could be Friday or Thursday, right? Because we have additional cards here, but this came out on the Friday card. There's some incoming communication, fast communication that's coming to you, fast movement. Things are just happening rapidly. And then these are the two cards that came out. This is the Ace of Cups and this is the King of Wands. So the Ace of Cups is all about a new compassion, new love. So I feel like this that you are not looking at on Wednesday, this cup, at the end of the week, it is here. It's being, it's like double down here. Here is the cup that God is saying to you, or your divine is saying to you, here, I have this for you. And is it this gentleman, this energy, this King of Wands, could be male, female, whatever, not body parts, but this energetic King of Wands, this King of Wands who is balanced, emotionally balanced. He's very optimistic, but it's definitely in love. A born leader, a vision for your future. All right. So Libra, that is your message. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Be blessed. Bye. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your weekly reading, Monday through Friday. Listen to the intro. Gives you a little synopsis of what's happening this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Overall, ooh, 3 of Swords. I'm sorry. You're going through internally, you're going through some sort of heartache, something that hurts you really, really deeply. Pain, maybe physical, maybe emotional, but it's definitely something that caused you a lot of hurt. And definitely, so Monday, 5 of Swords, was it a a disagreement, somebody that was being a little bit aggressive, maybe causing a lot of stress to you, maybe somebody's intimidating you, maybe somebody's was bullying you, but it was just definitely unfair, and it's a lot of conflict on Monday. Tuesday, you have the Fool. So this is you taking that leap of faith and going forward and saying, you know what, there's a new beginning for me, and I'm going to go towards it, or you're thinking of it. Then on Wednesday, you have the Hangman, and you're definitely you're stopping. You're taking a moment to see things in a different light, in a different perspective. You're owning your wisdom, that what you have learned from whatever created wherever you're at to now, right? The wisdom that you have learned, every experience, every situation you have gained wisdom. And that's what we're here for on this world, right? On this dimension, is to gain wisdom, and to let go of things that you cannot control and just be in this awkward situation, right? Then you have on Thursday the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands, he's charging. He's charging towards whatever this new perspective is, or this situation is, of you just kind of like saying, hey, I'm letting go. And I'm moving towards that. I'm going to be free spirited. Sometimes this is a very impulsive night, comes in very quickly and then dashes off very quickly. So maybe maybe this was that person who caused that issue. Maybe it's coming back around, or this is you taking the courage and just going with it, and just like not even not thinking it too fully. You're just like, I'm just going for it. I have that passion for it. And then on Friday, we have the 9 of Wands, and that is the wounded warrior, right? You have your boundaries up. You have, through the tribulations and the hurts and the pains and the wars and the battles, you have the scars, but you haven't given up. You're still going. You have it within you to keep going with whatever your situation is, which whatever you want your situation to be, right? You have faith. You're very resilient. You're persevering. This is also, you're being tested. Your faith is being tested, and you're just not giving up. Yeah. So that's Friday. All right. That is your message for this week. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Be blessed. Bye. All right, Sagittarius, you're up. This is for the week of January 19th into Friday. I believe that's the 23rd. All right, Saggy. 6 of Wands, Monday. Tuesday, 6 of Cups. Wednesday, 6 of Pentacles. 6, 6, 6. Look at that. 5 of Swords on Thursday. 6. You got quadruple 6. 6 of Swords on Friday. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Underneath, you are feeling that you're in this self-imposed mental blockage. You're feeling imprisoned with thoughts. This could be very negative thoughts in your mind. This is something that you're putting yourself into. No one else is doing it but you. It's also like the victim mentality. Why me? Why me? Why me? All right, Sagittarius. So that is what you're. That's what's down below in the hidden. Now, the week is starting off so nice. Six of Wands. You're being celebrated. You are being recognized. There's recognition. There's pride. There is triumph. Very, very beautiful card. You will be seen. Um, you know, you're shining. You're shining on Monday. And then on Tuesday, you got the Six of Cups. This is all about childhood memories, maybe somebody in your past that you had happy moments with. You're thinking about this, all about nostalgia, your memories. Um, this is also the cup. This is also the cup of healing. It is the card of healing. These moments that you had with a specific person, particular person that you're thinking about, that you had these great times, were very humbling and very nurturing. Then on Wednesday, Six of Pentacles. This is financially given to others as well as you receiving equally. Not one more than the other. Are you the one giving? Or are you the one receiving the pentacles? Finances, security. This could be giving your opinion, whatever physicality, giving your time. Is it being reciprocated back to you? But it's definitely, this can also be charity work that you're doing on Wednesday. But it's within the tree, within a community, right? In a grouping. Thursday, we have the Five of Swords. I feel like on Thursday, there's some disagreements, there's some conflict, maybe some competitiveness. This could be within you or it looks like it's on the outside, right? So there's competition, there's bullying, there's defeat. This one's feeling defeated and just sitting there in a miserly kind of, hurt way. Is this you or is this you? Are you the one that's charging forward? It's definitely a defeat. It's unfair. It's not fair here. Maybe you're feeling these ideas, these thoughts. That's why you have the Eight of Swords as what is hidden, because you're feeling defeated in some way or in some way, shape, or form. There was definitely a conflict, and this could be on Thursday. Now, on Friday, you are moving forward. You're seeing that there is something calmer when you look at the waters. You have the waves are very, you can see the ripples. So this portion of it being very chaotic, feelings, the emotions of being very chaotic, you want to go where there's still, where there's peace, there's tranquility, everything is calm. All your thoughts are behind you. You're leaving them behind. Whatever these thoughts are, you want to get to a better place. You're moving towards that on Friday. Okay. So Sagittarius, that is your message. Also, listen to the intro. There's some information about what's going on astrological wise, planetary wise, for this week. So that is your reading, Sag. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Be safe. Be blessed. Bye. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your weekly reading, Monday through Friday. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. All right, we start off with the Seven of Pentacles, Two of Wands on Tuesday, Five of Wands on Wednesday. Thursday, we have the Chariot. Then we have on Friday the Three of Wands. I think that the Three of Wands has come out so many times in all the signs. It definitely, it definitely has something to do with what is going on in the planets this week. All right. And then down below, you have the Lovers. There's a choice that you have to make, or it's this passionate relationship that you've got going on. You're definitely aligned. You both made a decision to choose one another, or you have chosen yourself. The angels are saying to you, choose you. And then you have the Four of Wands, celebration at home, maybe celebration, taking a minute to just celebrate the moment. It's okay. And then you come out from below, the devil. Yeah. I don't know. You got all the cards. Very nice. This is what's down below. All right, Monday, Seven of Pentacles. You have worked so diligently and so hard, and you're seeing all the fruits of your labor just flourishing. You look at it, you're in awe of it, you are respecting these pentacles, what you have worked so hard for. Then on Tuesday, you have the Two of Wands. There's the beginnings of seeing what is out there. The sun is illuminating these new ideas, these fresh new starts. You're researching, you're looking, you're reading into what there is for you, what you want in the future, what this adventure is, preparing to move forward. It's the preparation phase. Wednesday, you've got the Five of Wands. So, Five of Wands on Wednesday could be that there's a lot of energetic dynamic that is occurring. Could be a lot of opinions, a lot of commentary, and everybody is just, all these energies are just kind of like tapping one another. So, whatever you say, I say. This could also mean some disagreements because we're not all seeing eye to eye. We all have our own opinions. This could also be the clash of egos. And this is also the card of competition on Wednesday. So, some friendly competition is okay for you because that's how we grow, right? But don't get tensed up. Just kind of feel the energy and allow it to flow through. And when I say flow through, then we have Thursday, the Chariot. You're moving. There's movement towards this. It could be, the horses are trekking. They're definitely galloping, going forward with something that's very heavy. But the motion of it, you're moving forward with whatever your ideas are, whatever your inspirations are, and then whatever your energy is being poured into. Then on Friday, you have the Three of Wands. So you go from the Two of Wands. This is Wands, a lot of energy, a lot of passion, anything that you're putting your mind to, whatever you want, your hopes, your dreams, your future. You're seeing them. You're waiting for it to happen. You've made the decision to go forward and be energetically passionate and going towards it. You're seeing your ship's sail come to you so that you've allowed it to go and now it's coming to you and you are looking to see what is out there again. Definitely this is all growth that's happening. Hey, listen to the intro because whatever's going on in the planetary axis, Saturn aligns with Uranus. Saturn is your ruler as well as Aquarius, right? Uranus is all about breaking those boundaries, the dropping the mic and saying, all right, let's go. What's the new? I'm dropping this. Let's keep going forward. So Capricorn, that is your reading. I hope you have a wonderful week. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Take care. Be blessed. All right, Aquarius, happy birthday to you. This is your season. Aquarius messages for Monday the 19th into Friday the 23rd. All right, let's get this. All right. Ooh, too many. They are in reverse, okay? We're not doing that. Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. Let's go. Let's start off. Thank you. Okay. Page of Swords on Monday. Tuesday, Ace of Pentacles. Wednesday, Six of Wands. Thursday, the Lovers. And then Friday, the Four of Wands. What do we have below? The Moon. Anxieties are coming out. Fears. Everything that was in the subconscious seems like it's going to has been enlightening you. Any secrets, they're slowly appearing. Listen to the intro. There's a little bit of there's some information about the astrological changes going into your sun on the 19th. Saturn, your ruler, is aligning with Uranus. Take a listen to that. All right, Monday, Page of Swords. Page of Swords is a small idea, a small message via text, email, phone call, being spoken to, but there's a message that has been given to you. It's some communication that is coming through. Again, very small. Also in the mind, you're thinking of something small. You could be a little bit, this can also be that somebody says something that is not too smooth, kind of just very little harsh. On Monday. Tuesday, we have the Ace of Pentacles. The divine God is giving you this opportunity to manifest. This is the three in the 3D world. What material item is it that's being offered to you? Are you getting a new phone? Are you getting to communicate with someone? Are you, Aquarius, you're all about the new, the innovative, right? So those new technologies, what are you manifesting, right? And this can also be like resources, finances, and things of that nature. You could also be getting maybe like a new job or a new promotion that's being offered to you. Maybe, you've worked so hard. This communication is like, hey, you got a new job. It's coming to you. Wednesday, you're being very successful. Six of Wands, success, recognition, public recognition, definitely feeling very prideful. You're being rewarded. People see you and they applaud for you. Yeah, your self-confidence is glowing on Wednesday. And then Thursday, you have the Lovers. So the Lovers it's a relationship in harmony, a union in harmony. It's also a choice that you have made. The Lovers is the card of the choice, a choice that you have made for, is it for this new job? Is it for this new recognition? It's definitely something that is very harmonious, is a relationship with yourself. It's love, it's divine love. And when I say divine, it's because your angel, your archangel, Holy Spirit is providing you love and guiding you and saying, it's okay, it's you and I. And then on Friday, we have the Four of Wands. This is also 1111, right? The number 1111. There's a house here. There's a castle here. This is the entryway to the castle. You are maybe at home. There's having a celebration. This is a time to enjoy. The time to enjoy with the person, yourself or someone else, to celebrate something in your home, maybe with friends and family, with a community, but definitely, and this could be a marriage as well. Okay. So Aquarius, that is your message. Happy birthday again. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Hit that like button, please. All right. Take care. Bless. Bye. All right, Pisces, the end of the zodiac sign. All right, this is your message for this week. Okay, Pisces, your season is coming, and it's coming very quickly because I feel like Capricorn, now we're into Aquarius, and then it will be you. And the year, even though the actual calendar year began January 1st, but no, once the zodiacs are completed, that's when the new year starts. All right, so Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. Listen to the intro. It'll give you some of the information of what's going on planetary-wise. All right. We're starting off with the Page of Pentacles. We'll start with that. Aquarius did. All right. Then we have the Strength. Then we have, nice, Seven of Pentacles. I feel like my end of my zodiacs are definitely pulling in the Seven of Pentacles. Then we have the Four of Cups on Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And Friday, we have the Nine of Wands. And then down below, Temperance. Beautiful. You are trying to, this is Sagittarius card. Maybe you have Sagittarius in your chart, or you're dealing with a Sagittarius, but this is trying to balance, make water into wine, right? You're tempering slowly but surely. You are making something happen. You are creating something, and your angels are guiding you. Okay. Monday, Page of Pentacles. This is a manifestation of something that you physically in this 3D world you want. It's a loyal, compassionate person. This is a person you can always lean on and always has your back. A grounded person. This could be an energy that you are are focusing on. This is the energy you want to pull through, but you are definitely having, this is a financial opportunity, planning something for your future financially on Monday. Tuesday, you have the Strength card, Leo, sign of Leo. This is showing love to that animal instinct that you have inside of you. Maybe you are calming yourself down, or you're calming someone else down around you. You're grounded too, because you're on the ground. Maybe go outside, get into nature to ground yourself. But you have all the strength within you. And then you have this, right? So there is the forgot the name of it, but it's the number 8, the symbol. You have a connection to your divine, to your spirituality, to God. Like, there is a connection there for you, Pisces. And then on Wednesday, we have the 7 of Pentacles. You're looking at the long-term investments, what you want it to grow. You have worked hard and you're looking at it and you're like, oh, it's grown. It's been hard work, but it's growing. And I'm seeing the fruits of my labor, right? The profits. Uh, and this was all with patience, Now on Thursday, the 4 of Cups. So you might be feeling a little bit, this is a water sign, right? So actually, I believe this is your sign. So you're pulling you. Yeah, you are pulling yourself back from something. I feel like emotionally you pulled back a little bit. You pulled back a little bit and you're kind of feeling a little depressed. Get out there in the sun. Open your shades. Get some light, vitamin D, because guess what? There's something being offered to you. Stop looking at what did not flourish with love, because there's something else for you. And God, that divine hand, God is giving you something, saying, hey, guess what? I got this for you. Don't look at the past. Don't look at any of that, because there's something here for you in your future. And you know it. I feel like you know it in the beginning of the week, you know it, but then something just hits you. And on Thursday, you're feeling like this. Now on Friday, it's different, right? Friday, I think you go from Thursday to Friday. Friday, you're like, okay, yeah, I got some battle scars. Yeah, emotionally, energetically, I've put so much effort into something. But yeah, I got a band-aid. I got a band-aid on my forehead. I have my boundaries up. I have my wand here holding it. If anybody's coming at me, I'm going to defend myself. But you don't give up. This is the wounded warrior who doesn't give up, who still has faith, and you have the faith. You're pushing through it. You're persevering. You're very resilient. This is also, you're being tested. And if this test is the divine saying, hey, 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 I'm testing you. Stop looking at what you've lost, because I've got more for you. You're going to come out. You're taking the challenge and you say, I got this. I'm going to keep going, right? Because your Temperance card is saying, I'm creating something for me, something that I want. All right. So that is your message, Pisces. I hope you have a beautiful weekend or week, and stay blessed. And I'll see you. Bye. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Bye.